I should be live now. What is up, guys? Sorry about the delay. I'm very sorry about that. It's just, for some reason, my iPhone... Because I have this app on my laptop where I screen mirror the iPhone onto it, and it just wasn't working for some reason. So apologies about that. That's why the camera's so strange. It's not the same one as always. I've got my laptop camera on, which is not as good, but it is what it is. It's either that or no camera, so it'd be what it be. All right, how you guys doing though? I'm sorry about being a bit late. Good to see you. Shyam, I am living inside the closet. Cho, good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. We got JJK 268 coming out very soon. As a matter of fact, in a couple hours. And I do feel like we're probably going to get the results of... I don't know, there's so many things that we'll get. I feel like either in the next chapter or in the chapter after that, we're going to get the results of Hakari versus Uraume. And that's sort of one thing I want to talk about as a main point of topic in this video. Was that fight fumbled? And by the way, let me know if my audio is good as well. I couldn't really test. I was so panicked with setting up the camera because it just wouldn't work for some reason. So I think the audio is good. It does look like it's good, so just let me know how that is. But yes, we got Hakari versus Uraume. I mean, I don't know, it's pretty much over, isn't it? I think no matter what scenario you go into, I just don't think we're going to see the end of it. Well, at least the main fights of it. Well, probably what we're going to get is the end parts of it. That's something that really concerns me. Because you can just show any fight the aftermath of it, and I'll give some examples as well, not just in JJK, but mainly in other stories, and I never think it's ever gone well. Off-screening a fight is just not good. There are certain ways you can do it, which is great, but there are many times, especially in cases like this, when I don't think it was good. And again, I'll give a lot of examples. The biggest one is probably Bleach, which is something that the anime fixed. It was so bad. What happened in Bleach of the Zero Division, the anime genuinely had to change it. Destructivity, what's up? Good to see you. China Doll, shout out China Doll, good to see you, China Doll. Unk got the gut check of the century. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just realized it's showing the chapter, isn't it here? Yeah, it's showing it right here. It is what it is. I mean, he just got like dismantled in the soul, and then nobody's resonanced, and then I guess the other way around, and then he got Black Flash right in the guts. I think there's potential for some Bleach cat. Yeah, I mean that's the issue though. I'm seeing a lot of people say, for example, let me get the actual fight here. A lot of people are saying we don't need this fight, it's not necessary for the plot, for this, that, and the other. And I just question, okay, so if we're just going to do things that are only necessary for the plot, that's not a good story. That is a horrible story, especially when it comes to something such as a shonen, which is a battle shonen and it prioritizes fights. I just don't think it's a good choice to only focus on the plot, you know what I mean? And that's what's been great about JJK, because there are times when things are like plot pivotal, for example, Hakari versus Kashimo, Megumi versus Reggie, or any fight in the Culling game, for example. And you could genuinely say that Hakari versus Kashimo wasn't really necessary. The only thing that was necessary was the result. If you want to say the fight wasn't necessary. But why is the fight cool? Because it's just a cool fight. So let me get the fight over here. It's just great. And I think things like that elevate the story. Because then when you read back JJK, I mean, it's one of the... Again, it's a battle shonen. One of the best things about it is having really cool fights. Such as Hakari versus Uraume. Such as Hakari versus Kashimo, for example. Again, you could have just skipped this entire fight, like shown the beginning. For example... Oh, China Doll gifted 1 membership as well. Shout out China Doll. Much love as always for the support, China Doll. Thank you so much. Gifted to Jujutsu Jesus. Shout out Jujutsu Jesus. Interesting name, and he's got Gojo profile picture. Fair enough. And then we have Jujutsu Saiyan, which is I guess Sukuna, which probably makes sense. But much love, China Doll. That is so sweet. Why is there no sound? Where's the... Hello? Thank you so much. Let me turn it off and on. No sound? Well, anyway, thank you so much, Besto Freno. It is much appreciated. I don't know why there's no sound. Hello, lobotomy sorcerers. I kind of want to make a poll on that. Again, shout out China, especially Jujutsu Jesus. Shout out China for that. Let me make a poll as well in the chat. I'll say will Hakari and Uraume be fumbled? Damn, China Doll again.
Thank you so much.
There it is. Thank you so much, Besto Friendo. Wait, let me just make this real quick. Yes, it's fumbled. Nah, it'll be clutched. Alright, let's make a poll. Let's see. I want to see what you guys think. China Doll, again. Back to back. Much love, China Doll. That is so sweet. Thank you, genuinely, for supporting the channel. So again, Drunk Wizard and Jujutsu Jesus, you know, you guys can shout out China for that. That's awesome. Got a notification saying, "Oh, gifted." Yeah, shout out. Fumbled. I mean, listen. Great sub announcement. Yeah, it is what it is. Thank you so much. Best of Fudendo. I have a bunch of like. There's one for subscriptions, and there's one if you donate on like the regular one. There's like 3 types, right? We already know that happens. They went over to Malaysia. I mean, the memes are funny. Don't get me wrong. The memes are absolutely hilarious. So I'll put the chat over here as well. Pop in and see Shy going crazy. Yeah, shout out China Doll, man. Shout out. I think have I been saying the name right? Right? China. Is it China? Wait. Have I been saying it wrong this whole no way? I think I'm wait because let me know if I'm saying it wrong or right this whole time. I don't know. Anyway, much love, honestly. And what's up, the Hollow, Adam? I see. Okay, let's see what the poll is saying as well. If fumbled means we don't get to see it, yeah, because I pretty much think everything we've gotten so far and the ending, the conclusion, like China. It is like China. Okay, so I've been saying it right the whole time. Thank God. I was worried I was saying your name wrong. Shout out China Doll. All right. Much love, seriously. Okay, guys. Imagine this. Imagine for Hakari versus Uraume, Hakari versus Kashima, all we got were like 2 chapters. We get the first chapter, which is what we got basically for half a chapter for Hakari versus Uraume, right? We get this chapter. Imagine all we got was this one. Off screen to like another fight, the whole thing. Then we cut back into the fight like at this point. Like for a bit. We cut back in during chapter, like 3 chapters later. This is when we cut back in. Just for some reason, we have no idea what's going on. We just see like, wait. Imagine this is what we've been getting for Hakari vs. Uraume. We just randomly cut back to it, like suddenly, for no reason. And we just see this. Hakari, for some reason, is like missing his stomach. We have no idea what's happening. And then he activates domain expansion and the fight continues. We're like right here. Right here, and then it cuts back away. And then that's pretty much what we've gone for Uraume. We've skipped 4 chapters worth of fighting. I'd say 3 chapters worth of fighting. 2-3 chapters worth of fighting. Then there's at least 2-3 chapters left worth of fighting, which we aren't going to get. That's sort of the worrying part of all this. And then people say it's not necessary, we don't need it, because all that was needed for the plot was to know that Hakari did stole Uraume, but I disagree completely. I think what you're doing is now you're setting up excuses for Gege. And just imagine had we never gotten this fight, or we only got bits of this fight. Imagine we've only gotten bits of, let's say, I guess Yuji versus Higuruma's, that is genuinely necessary. That wants to see the whole fight for Higuruma's character. But, for example, like this did nothing for Kashima's character. If anything, the only important part for Kashima's character was the ending, where we found out he wants to fight Sukuna in the beginning. You know what I mean? There is no benefit to the story to see this fight, other than the fact that it is a very cool fight and it's very enjoyable. That in and of itself is the benefit. So if you look at it from a plot point of view, okay, we don't need to see the fight. We've seen a bit of it. We know Hakari wins. He gets the point. Gets the 200 points. That's all we need for the plot. But then now you're missing out like all the cool action stuff. And that's sort of what I mean, as in that's not good for the story. It's not that it like makes the story worse. It's just it could have been a lot better. I hope that makes sense. It's not like it's suddenly I'm saying it's bad. What we got was horrible. It's just it could have been. It's so good. We could have gone in a fight that would have been remembered for years with Hakari versus Uraume, just like Hakari versus Kashima. I mean, it's been 2 years, and this fight, like over 2 years, I think like something like 2.5 years, and this fight is still talked about to this day as a top tier fight, as one of the best fights in the series. We could have gotten that for Uraume that could have been remembered for years and years, like down the line. But no, we're never going to get that, because the fight was just, again, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Good evening, Dansku, shout out Dansku. I always see you when I'm studying as well, when I'm studying Russian, shout out you. Weeb Guru, Bloody Takaba got a full fight, yeah. Again, shout out Takaba, I love that fight, but just like, I don't know, oh, thank you so much, Best of Food in the China Doll, again, the 3rd gift to China Doll, you're an absolute legend. Much love, China Doll. To Weeb Guru, seriously, shout out China Doll. Gege lacking, that is absolutely amazing. Shout out, man. Again, always appreciate the support on the channel. It's so appreciate China Doll. Thank you. W China Doll, thank you for being a real one. We appreciate you. Do you mean of my opinion? Are people? I don't know what other YouTubers are saying by this, so I have no idea what other YouTubers are saying. I'm hoping some of them. I guess that's not true. I was going to say I hope some of them have similar opinions to me, but to be honest, what I like the most is when other people have different opinions from me. Because then I get to see different perspectives, I get to find out different viewpoints, and maybe like, it's pretty interesting when I think people disagree with me. I think that's the most fun compared to when people just have the same opinion as me and agree. Of course, when it comes to certain things, I wish people do agree with me, but for certain things like this, I am fascinated to see what other people think. Came just now, was the chapter leaked? No. But I do imagine, very likely, within the next chapter or two, within the next 2 chapters, we are going to get Hakari versus Uji. So this is, as you can see by the title, this is the spoilers prediction. Spoilers prediction. And, it be what it be. I don't, it's kind of governor. It's kind of governor, man. I can't lie. It is what it is. TY for bot being who? Oh, I mean, it is, I think most people would agree. I think other YouTubers would agree with me, like, of course, right? I think most people, just in general, I mean, from what I've seen from online, at least from the chat, most people tend to think, like, we should have gotten the Hakari versus Uraume fight. And we'll never see Hakari again, it is what it is. Yeah, Shao Chandra as well, I see that. Lots of new manga are going to be fast-paced. If you notice, they don't hit 400 chapters. Yeah, I kind of, like, noticed this a couple years ago, how it's even said the era of, like, big, how do you say this, huge shonen is over, and it does seem like it's true. Maki sneaks Uraume, so I've been seeing people say that as well. I've seen people say that, and that's sort of how we could get a conclusion for this fight, where we go back to it, we might get a couple pages just to see the conclusion. Yeah, Maki, like, chops Uraume's head off, I don't know, something like that, just from behind, or stabs Uraume in the heart. Maybe, which would be a pretty, I can't even lie, that would be a pretty crazy way to end it. Let me see what the poll is saying as well. That would be a horrific way to end it. So we just had nobody wins, the winner's like Maki coming in from behind, a sneak win. I like, that is not a good look for Hakari, by the way. Better question, is Yuta dead or the fuck? So I did make a video on that recently, and not recently, like 2 weeks ago. But I'll probably talk about that later on in the stream, at least for the beginning. I do want to talk about the main topic of Hakari versus Uraume. I hope Yuta's alive, at least he gets his own body back. That's all I'll say for now, but I really hope that's the case. Jogo versus Uraume. Uraume smokes Jogo pretty badly, I can't lie. People have been saying that we're going to get it for months. We'll see one panel of victory, and that's ass. I mean, not months. How long has Gojo vs... It's been like 7, 8, 9 months. I don't know how long it's been going, like since Gojo vs Sukuna ended. I think maybe last year. Everyone's saying, oh, we'll see it, we'll see the full fight, and we just never get to do. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's just like, genuinely, we're just missing out on a good fight. I just don't understand why Gege doesn't want to show us the fight. He's done this with Takaba versus Kenjaku. And by the way, leave a like on the stream as well. It does help out. So thank you very much if you leave a like. It pushes out to other people. I don't want to see Hakari anymore. I mean, listen, if you don't want to see Hakari, it's fair. But it's more so... How do I say this? I just don't know why Gege doesn't want to show us this fight. Is there a reason he doesn't want to show us this fight? Because he's ending the series soon, so that's it. We're not going to get it. Unless the last 4 chapters are going to be Hakari versus Uraume. And that's it. Like 3 chapters for that. And then the last one's a monologue, epilogue. I guess, maybe. JJK 3.7 dropped last October. So basically it's been a year, pretty much. Well, just a bit less than a year. I don't want to make Kenjaku look bad anymore. He became another All For One. I don't know why people say that. I thought All For One was amazing. All For One was... The issue of All For One is just he wouldn't go down. He kept coming back. He was so powerful. I don't understand why people compare All For One to Kenjaku. I don't get it at all. I mean, it is what it is. That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people don't like All For One, especially the ending with whole, put the fries in the bag ending with Deku. It is what it is. Let's see. Like, why limit the end to 5 chapters? I don't get it as well. Like, you know what? Fine. If you want to end JJK as, like, Sukuna versus Yuji as fast as possible, fair enough. But why not at least, have a couple chapters for Hakari versus Uraume, have a couple chapters for this, for that, I just don't get what the rush is. Now, one thing I'll say, and I'm going to cover this in my future video, if the reason why Gege's ending it soon is because he's sick, or he's like forced to end it, he's got an illness, fair enough. Okay, I completely understand. That's not his fault. But if the real reason is this is just what he wants to do, then I don't know. I don't know. Hey, PokeX Tane says, I subbed your channel 1 month ago to ask if Nobu would return or not in love chat, and then I started to watch you regularly, and then Nobu returned to W content. That is sweet. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're on the Nobu return train. I'm glad we got what we wanted. Shout out Nobu Nation, man. My besto furendo Weeb Guru, who got gifted a membership by Channel, so shout out Channel for that. Weeb Guru, much love for the 2. Much love. Weeb Guru says, Lots of new gen manga are fast paced. My Hero Academia, JJK. I think we'll never get anything as long as My Hero Academia again. I'm gonna be honest. I think JJK's around 200 is probably gonna be the cap from now on. With like the whole attention span series, like trying to rush into things as much as possible, trying to be as hype as possible. Like because of the whole nature of shonen now, series just don't have enough time to take their time, to have their time to flesh out the story, because people really just want to see a fast-paced story. And when you do take your time with a story, you can always see like fans don't like it, it's low rated. It's just like sort of a curse of like not just shonen itself, the company, but also the fans themselves, you know, sort of an issue like that. I hope we get to see Uraume domain. It's over. I mean, does Uraume even have a domain? I don't even know. Writing a manga is torturous feat in and of itself. Yeah, you don't even get to you don't even get to write it how you want. There we go. I was trying to say that. Chapter 268 coming out when? In a couple hours. So I think in about 8 hours. About 8-9 hours is when the chapter is going to come out. By the way, I will be uploading. It should have been 2 days ago. I'm very sorry. I guess a lot of things came in the way. I will be uploading to my new channel, Kyle Crimson. In case you don't know, I have a new channel, Kyle Crimson. The first video. I'll be uploading the first video to that channel tomorrow. It's mostly edited for the most part. It's a Mihawk video. Lovely exception. Shout out Weeb Guru. Once again, my besto furendo. None of the new gen go past 400 chapters. Is that My Hero Academia? Yeah, My Hero Academia is 300 and something, isn't it? I think you're right. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Again, Weeb Guru, much love. Zorspas, how do you say this? Spasiba. Why did I figure that most? Because I haven't said it in a while. Spasiba. Spasiba. Thank you so much. None of the new gen go past 400. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Goodbye. I think Blue. Wait, did you? Seven Sins just said goodbye. He's just gonna go. Fair enough. But yeah, much love, Weeb Guru. Again, for the 4 in total. Thank you so much, man. And I hope you enjoy the membership they got from China. Shout out her as well. That's very sweet, man. I think my problem with JJK is not the short in numbers, but how short the chapters are. Like, freer in each chapter is pretty long. I guess it's more so the content, isn't it, right? Because there's so much stuff that needs to be covered, but we just don't have enough pages for it. Shout out Drink War, good to see you. And Cosmic Valentine and Envy as well. I saw you earlier in the chat. Shanks or Mihawk? I'll keep that a surprise for you guys. I will keep that a surprise for you guys. Let me open this real quick, and I'll go to One Piece. I'll show you the thumbnail I've made for tomorrow's video, right? So you can get a sneak peek. This is the thumbnail. Apologies for the profanity. It is what it is. All right, that sounded so British. Apologies for the profanity. It is what it is. Look at this. This is the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. The title is going to be something like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something like you don't know how strong Mihawk is, or my besto furendo. Oh, I just opened the wrong thing. No, go away. Someone donated my besto furendo. Let me come through here. Let's see. Drink War. Shout out you. Hey, Endercraft. I see the voice crack. Oh no, the voice crack. It is what it is, guys. It happens. Endercraft. Good to see you. Yes, I will be practicing after this stream. I'll be doing like a little Russian stream as well. Let me go. Come on, it's lagging so much. Astaroth. Oh, cool name. Astar. What does that mean? It's not like the name of a demon. It's like, I can't remember. But shout out Astaroth. Black Clover, the best new gen. Last I'll be fleshed out. Yeah, it is what it is. Like Black Clover, by the way, it is a shame to see how it's going. You've read Freerun? I've watched the anime. I haven't read it though. By the way, I am a huge Black Clover fan. Again, if you've watched like especially my older streams, you know I'm a diehard Black Clover fan. It is a bit sad what's happened with how it's taking so long for each chapter. I do like with each chapter that we're getting, like every half a year we're getting 2 chapters. I do like how it's paced. Each 2 chapters are very well paced and very good, which makes sense. He's had 6 months to make 2 chapters, but Black Clover, it's good. It's good. It is sad that it's coming to an end, but I really do like Black Clover. Astrof, thank you for the 10, man. That is amazing. Thank you so much, man. That is very sweet. I'm glad you like Black Clover as well, and I probably do agree with you. I don't think we're going to get anything past, like, I think Weeb Guru said 400. I'm going to even say 200. I think 200, around 200 is where it's going to cap. 200, 250. Like with JJK, we're at like 268. It's going to end 270. I think even JJK is, there's not going to be something as long as JJK. Maybe like 1 or 2 every once in a while. Hey, Restless Gamble. So again, Astro, thank you for the 10. Much love, my guy. It's much appreciated. Dan still going? I still have not read or watched it. I mean, the anime's coming out soon, so maybe I'll check that out. Restless Gambler, good to see you, my guy. Short answer, yes. I guess the real detail is how strong he is. Again, sorry it's taking so long. I really underestimated how hard it is to use a new editing program, because I'm currently using a Premiere Pro and After Effects for the first time ever, for this One Piece video, and I thought, oh, it'd be like Sony Vegas, it's a piece of cake, but no. And the bigger issue than that is, with JJK, I can make a video, I can edit in like a couple hours because I've already got all the clips pre-ready, I've got every panel in existence for JJK. With One Piece, I don't have any clips, and I don't have any panels. So I have to go one by one. It's taking forever is the thing. Like, it's 2 reasons why this is taking so long. So apologies. I know it should have been out 2 days ago. It's just, and it's big. The video itself is big. It's not like 8 minutes. It's a bit longer than that. But yeah, short answer, he's really powerful. I'm very proud of the video. I have no idea how it's like with JJK. When I make a video, I know if people are going to say, oh, I disagree, I like this, I don't like this, even before I've uploaded it, because I've seen it 1,000 times what people say in the comments. I don't know how this is going to be received. I don't know. I won't spoil it now, but there is a lot of Shanks talk, and you guys know Astaroth is the name of a devil. Oh, the time devil, yeah. There was like the time, the gravity, there was Magellanka, I don't know how you say the name, she was like curse. Thank you for telling me. That makes sense why I like Black Clover, Astaroth. Thank you for the 10, yeah, because you got like the Astaroth name. That's pretty cool. But I will not spoil it though. Let's go. Let's see what Restless was. I saw Restless said something earlier. Oh, short answer, yes. See, Soma says re. I'll get to it one day. JJK Shippuden, maybe. I pray to God we get JJK Part 2. That would be fantastic. I was talking about Hakari, but I don't know. You're still making. But I know. Wait, I know. I don't know. Iron. All right, listen. All right, man. Wait, I've been off things so long. I forgot which one that means. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're saying I know. Fuck it. I'm just gonna say you know. I know you're still making that Mihawk video. Yeah, it's just taking forever. It's cool though. I'm very proud of how the things coming out so far. At least like the, how do I say, the context of the video, my speaking. Means I ain't. I ain't know you're still making the Mihawk video. Yeah, it's my bad, Restless. I know you're waiting on that. My bad. But hopefully, like, I guess this is gonna take. It's just gonna take longer to make One Piece videos. But I'll try like spend more time for it. Never apologize. You're doing other No, it is on me. Listen, I say I'm gonna do something. It's gonna be out on Tuesday. It's not out on Tuesday. Like no matter what, that's on me. I can't make an excuse and all that stuff. It is what it is. Like I shouldn't be saying something I can't do. But I appreciate anyway the hollow. That's still very sweet. Thank you so much. I ain't means I ain't. I knew that. I totally knew that, of course. Oops. Thanks for letting me know, Restless. I forgot. I think I've been off Twitter for so long. I just completely forgot a lot of things. Can we get much higher? Let's see. Oh, Restless. So yeah, that's what you're saying for the Hakari versus Uraume fight. Oh god, yeah, it is cooked, right? Can we get 100 votes, by the way? Like, we probably will by the end of the stream. At least more than... I remember once we got like 1,600. God damn, that was insane. It's definitely for a leak stream. It had to be. But Boruto manga cooking. Boruto manga is really good. I can't lie. It's good. It's good. It only took 8 years to get there, but you know it's been pretty good the past year. It is what it is. But like again, guys, I really like do not agree, and this is just my opinion. I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just in my opinion. I don't agree with people saying we don't need to see certain things from JJK. Like, oh, we don't need to see the Heian Era. When I disagree, that's something that has been foreshadowed and alluded to 1,000 times. It's like there's one thing about it just being mentioned that there was a Heian Era, but it's a completely different thing when it's been foreshadowed and talked about, and even there have been so many plot points hinted about the Heian Era, foreshadowed, alluded to, like referenced, that we never got deeper. Like it's sort of like saying it's genuinely foreshadowing. There's no other word I can use. It is just straight up foreshadowing things in the Heian Era that it seems like, yes, we are going to get a Heian Era and it will be talked about. What are those things? Well, like there are minor things such as the 10 Commandments, God, all the many clans that we saw. We even saw a brief page for it as well. And even for the Yorozu flashback, we got to see a glimpse of the Heian Era. But even more than that is more so the Tengen and Kenjaku relationship. That has been, goddamn, that has been set up so much. Like the setup for that is so crazy. Like in so much depth, the set, like, oh, you are my only friend. That was said once. And then when Kenjaku was talking to himself, he said like, I really hate people like this. And he says, I'm talking about you, Tengen. Just directly showing us that, yes, we are going to find out more about this. We're getting like a foreshadowing of what's to come in the Heian Era about their relationship. Nothing. And it never came. And then we get so much more. Like the biggest issue. So I made a video about this. How I said Gege fumbled how do I say this? Respect you and 100. A lot of us appreciate what you guys do. That's so sweet. Thank you. Hello, man. You're really sweet. I genuinely appreciate that. That is very, very sweet. Shout out 100 as well, and Restless Gambler. I absolutely go with YouTubers. Absolutely go it. Honestly, and 100 is killing it. By the 100 is absolutely killing it. Shout out. His content is absolutely amazing. Like, you can't even deny it. It's just incredible, especially with the pace that he puts it out. It's just crazy. I don't know how he does it at all. It's shout out, man. Yeah, the cursed realm. Yeah, there's just so much, man. Like, goddamn. Praying for if we get a Heian Era prequel, then fair enough. All right, my concerns have been addressed. That's fair enough. But it just seems like, I don't know. Are we gonna get Heian Era prequel? The blet is you in this situation. I say pizdit. So in case you don't know, it's like Russian. Pizdit means like the situation is absolutely shit. It's governor shit, right? This is this situation of JJK ending. So not only do we not get a Heian Era flashback, not only do we not get Sukuna's flat. God damn it! I just listen. If you want to say this is fair, if you want to say that we don't need a Sukuna flashback, or which is just that in and of itself, I disagree with. But if you want to say like I don't want a Sukuna flashback, or it's fine if we don't get it, fair enough. God bless you in your opinion. That's fair. I just don't agree when an author so clearly sets something up, so clearly, like he's foreshadowing it again and again, where he says like, "Oh, I was an unwanted child." So you just drop that line, like you foreshadow his entire, like you have just set up now, like that right there with that one line, you have set up so much depth for Sukuna's character to be explored. If we had never gone that line, fair enough. Like, because Kashimo asks him, like, were you born the strongest? Like, this is important to Sukuna's character. And then he answers, like, I was an unwanted child. It's not just as simple as, oh yeah, I was born the strongest, so no, I trained to be the strongest. No, we got an in-depth, complex answer for his character. The guy says, I was an unwanted, there's like depth there. I was an unwanted child. You know what I mean? And we're just never going to find out now. Oh my god. This is I made a whole video saying that, like, this permanently affected Yuji vs Sukuna. As good as Yuji vs Sukuna has been, I truly believe that this right here was absolutely horrendous. It is just horrible what I'm about to show you. It's in the next chapter, sorry, not this chapter. And people disagreed with me at the time, but I think people don't, because I can't blame people. I think I just did a poor job explaining in the video. I'm not saying the entire fight is fumbled, nor am I saying the fight is bad. I'm simply saying a key pivotal aspect of the fight has been fumbled, and it's something that can never be fixed. You have an opportunity right here. You could have a chapter or 2 or 3 or even 4. Maybe it doesn't need to be that long, because Gege is a pretty straightforward guy. He just says the things and goes. You genuinely have an opportunity to go into a full flashback right here for a chapter or 2 explaining Yuji's origins. The origins of the MC. How he's tied to the main villain. How he's tied to Uraume and Sukuna. The main villain. How it's involving Kenjaku. His father. His origins. Everything right here is so important. This right here, I do not care what anyone says. This should not have been done this way. This is awful. This is just so bad. Because there's in storytelling, I don't know if you guys know, there's a difference between just showing and telling. You can tell something and we get the bare minimum information and we have no like emotional connection to it. It's just, okay, we get the information, you know, it's genuine, like reading an essay. Like someone's just writing out, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. It's like Sukuna's giving us a summary. Why give us this is like the basic form of writing. This is one of the most basic like mistakes of writing. Don't just tell something like, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. Show it. It's such a basic aspect, and I don't I know Gege. I'm not saying he's a bad author. This guy is a phenomenally good author. I think what's going on here is simply that he didn't want to. I think that's what's going on. I think he genuinely just wanted to end this as soon as possible. He just wanted to go through this. And now we see that this is only 25 chapters behind the end, and he just wants to end it before the, like, now I understand. I'm not saying he's a bad author. I'm saying what he did is just a very bad choice. Where, for example, like right here, we could have gone like multiple chapters worth of content here, like a whole flashback of, you know, showing, let's say, Kenjaku take Kairi's body, then Kenjaku finding out who Jin is, then like how they made, okay, maybe don't show us how it was made, the birth of Yuji, and then sealing the finger inside of Yuji. But no, it's just like he says, oh yeah, my other twin was reincarnated, some other person, random, Kenjaku found them, put a finger inside them. That sounded crazy. Seal the finger inside the baby, blah, 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 strengthen the vessel. Like, okay, you just summarized maybe 3-4 chapters worth of content in a page. When we could have gone a really cool flashback. He's done of shonen, he needs his idol horror manga. Let's see, do it. There are 47 in the thing. Go like the video. Fair enough. Yeah, that's much appreciated. Like this, we got 100. Yeah, a lot of people agree it's fumbled. This is sort of, by the way, so what I'm showing you now is sort of a, I guess like a preview of my big video about JJK. It's going to be pretty big, at least an hour long, about everything I loved and didn't like. And maybe I might make a separate one for the final arc, maybe. It's just a bit tough because everything is connected. From chapter 1, with Kenjaku setting up the ceiling of Gojo, all the way until now, it all is pretty connected in one sort of way. It's kill or be killed. I wish we got to see the previous attempts to kill Sukuna. See, fair enough, like, if you don't care about a sub-story, that's fair. It's just the fact that it's been set up, it's been foreshadowed, it's been alluded to. Like, it has genuinely been foreshadowed. There's no, like, better word I can use than it has been set up and foreshadowed. And we're just never going to get it. That's sort of my issue with that, right? If it just never was, that's fair enough. But how do you feel about people calling JJK potential manga? I'm not going to lie, they probably aren't that wrong. The saddest part is they probably aren't that wrong, guys. It is what it is. Hakari pre-Shinjuku is a different breed. I mean, in Shinjuku, he's been great as well. We just haven't gone to see the fight is sort of the issue. You know what I mean? So, we can go over Hakari versus Uraume, right? So when it says, like, Sukuna's about to go serious, or he hasn't gone serious yet. This was during the Maki fight, if I'm not mistaken. So it's chapter 252. Or 3. Let me see. I think it was 253, I think. But I'll just go to this one. Oh, maybe 252. So you can see Hakari versus Uraume right here. Which character got screwed over the worst in your opinion? Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Miwa is a potential option. Let me come through here. Sukuna-sama still hasn't gone all out. I think this is where the chapter ends. Yeah, I know the JJK... Okay, I genuinely know the series like the back of my hand. Goddamn. Right here. So again, this is just so strange. We just cut to this fight. Like this is like cutting... We get the first chapter of Kashimo, like I said in the beginning of the stream. First chapter of Hakari versus Kashimo, cut through, like, skip half the, like, two, three chapters, and then just get it halfway through. What is going on? So we see Uraume summons the orb when we see them the previous time, but all of a sudden the city's frozen over, Hakari seems roughed up, Uraume seems a bit roughed up, but it's pretty clean, to be honest. And Hakari's frozen on his shoulder, like, does he have Jackpot? Does he not use Jackpot? What's going on? Like, why is he freezing? Is it because Uraume's cursed energy is freezing? Hakari's cursed energy is healing slower? I don't know. You know what I mean? Fumble to hell and back. Shout out, Hobby Horse. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. Appreciate the hollow as well. I appreciate that's sweet. Uraume summoning the orb. Does she think she's Renala? I see Washek as well. I always see you in the Elden Ring streams. I see you in every stream, but shout out, man. I see you in the Elden Ring stream. You know what I mean. By the way, I did play Elden Ring, off stream. I beat the Hippo boss. I beat Mesmia, actually. And then I beat, like, this bug creature in the Elden Ring DLC. I did it all. I'm so sorry. But, you know, there's still a lot of bosses left. And the final boss and all that stuff. I'll do that on stream, maybe. Okay, no promises, but perhaps. At least I'll be playing Elden. I'll be grinding and stuff on stream. Tengen was a bum anyway. I hate her. At least, like, I want to see the stuff that's been foreshadowed. And, like, he's just set up so much that we'll never know. Unless he makes a Heian Era prequel, which, fair enough. That may help quite a lot if he does that. There can't be a world where Hakari loses. I'm not saying he'll lose, but I know the thumbnail is pretty crazy, but I'm not saying he'll lose. I just thought it's pretty funny thumbnail. That's why I put that there. But I think probably what's going to happen is either A, Hakari's won, and we're going to see the aftermath, or B, like a lot of people have been saying, Maki's just going to sneak Uraume and win that way. Because Maki has been missing. And again, Maki did take a lot of damage, like right to her guts. She took those dismantles, which took a lot of damage to her. But then, you know, she can heal pretty fast. In a couple minutes she can heal, so she should be back by now, no matter how severe those wounds were. Because now you did internal damage to her, and she did heal. Hey, Gaia Real, shout out. Speaking of Elden Ring, I always see you in the Elden Ring stream. Shout out. I was playing Elden Ring today on the new playthrough. Shout out. The Hollow. It's fun. Elden Ring's really fun, especially when you play with people. Like, you know, or a very special person. People really thought Kenjaku would be the endgame villain, lol. I mean, I would have liked to had the endgame villain been both Sukuna and Kenjaku, but unfortunately it seems like we're probably not going to go down either of those routes. I mean, no, it is Sukuna, but, sorry, the route of it being both of them. That's sort of what I meant, sorry. Megumi going to end the story with nothing but depression? I think, I think Megumi's going to be very powerful in the series. You know, if he's alive, I see either 3 paths for Megumi. Obviously, one, he dies, he's got authority for the merger. Sukuna's going to summon the merger in like the next chapter or 2 chapters, and Megumi gets rid of it in like a page or 2. He's got authority, he sacrifices his life, and he dies. Because if Megumi dies, then the merger can't be controlled. Maybe, that's one possibility. Another possibility is the merger's summoned, but they sort of have a quick fix, but not a permanent fix, and Megumi sort of becomes the new Tengen because he does have Tengen within him. Maybe Megumi has the immortality sort of technique. You know, it doesn't mean he can't die, just simply he won't age, and he'll maintain the merge or the new barriers, because someone does have to maintain the barriers now, and who better than Megumi, who has Tengen, who has authority over the barriers. So Megumi will be able to do that. It would be his way of atoning for his sins, which he has no sins. I think he's sinless. You know, he's a kid, he's gone through all this stuff. Sukuna broke his soul, backed him in evil, but I know Megumi himself will probably think, I've messed up so much, I'll let a lot of people die. The way I'll atone is I'll spend the rest of my like existence, right, maybe hundreds or thousands of years, just taking up Tengen's role now as the next person. He'll live on forever and he'll maintain the barriers using Tengen's ability which he has. That's option number 2. Or the third option for Megumi is he will just simply become a special grade sorcerer. Obviously, because he's got the 10 shadows, it does seem like his 10 shadows is separate from Sukuna's 10 shadows, as even Sukuna says, like, even though my 10 shadows is destroyed and can't function, Megumi still has his own 10 shadows. So it seems like there is a difference between the two. And also do remember, Megumi is going to get a lot of cursed energy and output and all that crazy stuff, and muscle memory from Sukuna. So he's going to be unbelievably powerful, assumedly, if he doesn't die in the end of the series. Those are the 3 possibilities I have for Megumi. But yes, he'll have depression even if he's alive. You're right about that. You're right, 7 cents. I forgot you usually stream at this time. Yeah, pretty much around this time I usually stream. Megumi summons the merge and it sets up a sequel of him as the main villain. God, I hope not. Megumi being a villain is horrible writing. I pray that does not happen. And also, as Stream Elements saying, you know, leave a like. It does help out if you would like. Thank you very much. We got 69% of people think that this fight was fumbled. I'm curious. So the 31%, if you're someone who voted or just believe that this fight is not going to be fumbled, can you let me know why? I'm curious. It could be any reason. It doesn't mean I have to agree or disagree. I'm curious to hear why you think it won't be fumbled. Do you think we'll get another chapter or 2, or like, do you think even if we just get the ending, it won't be fumbled? By the way, it is still up in the air if we'll get the ending. I think we will, but just the fact that Bleach didn't show the conclusions of a lot of fights and didn't even tell us in the final chapter if certain characters lived or died. All I'm saying, it's not impossible for us to not find out how this fight ended. I think the odds of that are very slim. I do truly believe we'll get the results of Hakari versus Uraume within the next chapter or 2, but regardless, yeah, it is what it is, guys. It be what it be. Do you think Kenny? I think we will get it. I think we will. If we don't, though, I'm just saying that's not impossible because we've seen Bleach. Rather than Megumi being a villain, I think we'll most likely get Megumi dying to Sukuna. Yeah, exactly. So that was option number 2, right? Where he... no, that's option number 1, where he sacrificed himself for the merger. Do you think Kenny versus Taka was too long? No. Yes and no, sorry. I should say yes and no. In hindsight, yes. You wasted 6, 7, like, I don't know, 5, 6 chapters on that when we only had X amount of JJK chapters left. I would rather we just don't get that fight, and that fight goes to 1,000 other things, honestly, if I had to say. But if we're just saying in general, no. That fight was really good. It was needed. It was a great fight, and I really did enjoy it a lot. I truly enjoyed it. It's just comparing it to the importance of other things that we're not going to get anymore because JJK is ending soon. With that hindsight, it just seems strange that he dedicated 5 chapters to that. I don't know how many chapters it was. It was like 4 or 5 or 6 chapters. It's just strange. I think it was more than 4. JJK the new Bleach, it is what it is. Yeah, we'll need the anime to cover for all this stuff. I guess like when the anime for this final arc comes out in 2028, 2029 or something, yeah, okay, then hopefully we'll get Uraume vs Hakari fleshed out there. I guess just like with Bleach, how it took 7, 8, 9 years for the anime to come out and show the stuff that was skipped because it ended in 5 chapters, just like JJK's ending. God, I am reliving Bleach all over again. Oh my god. This time, the only issue is this time, I'm a YouTuber, so I was much more invested. As a genuine fan of it, I really love JJK. The last 4 chapters, nothing happens beside the fight. I'll never have any questions. Please, I hope that's not the case. Oh my blood, I hope that's not the case. The Miguel part was funny, but looking past... Yeah, like... Do we even need Miguel? Do we even need Miguel and LaRue coming in at this point? Like, it's just when you look at all the extra... Like, how do you say this? Let's say JJK is a giant piece of meat, right? And there's all this sort of... there's not that much meat to begin with, and there's all this extra fat, right? God, you know what? I was going to try and make an analogy, and I don't know where the fuck I was going with that analogy. That's towards bleh. I don't know where I was going. I'm not even gonna try to finish that analogy. I don't know where I was going. The point is chapters are dedicated to things that we don't know about. That we probably didn't need. I don't know. How many chapters do you think is left for it was said, Guy, really. It was already said that there were 4 chapters left. I mean 5, but I think now we're at 4. Just a curveball. What if everything is an illusion of unlimited void? Stop. No, don't go with the dream ending. Don't go with the dream ending. Oh, hell no. I'm not going to go with that. No chance. That would be absolutely a thing. They need to trim the fat. Yeah, I guess, was that what I was trying to say? I don't know what I was trying to say. No, don't worry, Guy Real. I mean, maybe if you didn't hear the news, that's fair enough. Like, maybe you just missed the news. That's fine. Don't worry. You're not stupid. They need to trim the fat. Yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. Like, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you for the assist, Shane. I think that's how you say it. Right, we got a lot of extra fat, and the fat's like nice, it's well, but the issue is like, when you don't have that much meat to begin with, I don't know. I'm not gonna try it. You get what I'm trying to say. You get it. I just want Yuji to live a simple life. He's had enough. Yeah, it is what it is, man. I don't know. Is this really the last time? No, because then we see when Sukuna uses the fire arrow, right? I mean, that doesn't even count though. We just see them like for a tiny panel, seeing their reaction to it. Was it 260 when he used the flames, or was it 259? Wasn't it? Wait. Yeah, I knew I got it wrong. 259. Let's see. Right. So we come over here. Nah, fat is Wagyu special. I don't know, man. Listen, the analogy, I messed it up. It is what it is. Let's come here. Shout out Kamo, by the way, and Shoso. Yeah, Sukuna's flames, binding vow. The guy's a god. It is what it is. Look, so is this the last time that we'll see? We've won. I guess Uraume really just jinxed. Yeah, because like 8-9 chapters after this, Sukuna loses, right? Uraume really jinxed it right here. We've won. And the worst part is, it seems like they're still at the same place as they were when we last saw them, because Hakari's shoulder's still frozen. I guess he hasn't hit jackpot. I mean, maybe he's in jackpot, but the ice just doesn't heal. I'm not too sure. You know what I mean? It is still at 69% of 125 votes. Miguel and LaRue find Sukuna but no Hakari is genuinely beyond insane, considering how Hakari was portrayed in the story pre-Shinjuku. Yeah, I mean, it was also foreshadowed a lot of times that Hakari will fight Sukuna, he'll join in the fight, this, that, and the other, and it's cool that he fought Uraume. If only we had gone to see the Uraume fight. It would have been great to see Hakari, how Sukuna would react to, because Sukuna has no idea about, because it seems like Uraume had no idea about Hakari's jackpot and all that stuff, so I don't think Sukuna knew either. Because, yeah, Kenjaku told him about Yuta, but Kenjaku was much more aware of Yuta than Hakari. I don't even think Kenjaku said Hakari's name, whereas Kenjaku was repeatedly saying Yuta's name. He was afraid of Yuta, man. He was scared for his life about that guy. But, yeah. So it seems like Sukuna wouldn't have known about Jackpot or the infinite healing. I would have loved to see Sukuna's reaction to, let's say, he fires like dismantles, right? A bunch of dismantles or something at Hakari, and Hakari just like walks through them. It cuts him up, but he heals through them. I would have loved to see, and he punches Sukuna in the face or something. How would Sukuna handle a fight like that? I'm so curious. I mean, Sukuna would manhandle him, of course, but it'd still be really cool to see. Hakari would do decently well, I think. It just would have been really cool to see. And again, he even foreshadows like, well, I guess not, right? Because Gojo said, don't hop into Hakari vs. Uraume, Hakari and Yuta, sorry, unless they're weaker than Gojo. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean they're talking about Sukuna, because hop in could have just meant for Uraume, but I don't know. Yeah, he, genuinely feels like Gege writes based off popularity polls. Just look how he has done Kashima and Hakari. Oh, maybe you're right, actually. Maybe you are right about that. But regardless, it's just the fact that I don't think Taka was that high. I was talking about high in popularity polls. I can't remember. Not the recent one, but the one before. I can't remember. But even regardless, just setting all this stuff up and it's just being a great fight and just not. I don't know. Does he not care about the story himself? Does he not care about this fight at all? I don't know. Like the one time we cut back to it, we get that one chapter where they fight, like half a chapter. We cut back to it again in 252, yeah, which I don't even think counts. That's just exposition. We don't see them fight. We don't see them fight at all. It's just exposition for the Sukuna fight. And then again, we get like two tiny little panels right here. Oh, so cute. It's like Zik-chik, right? Hakari-chik. Hakari-chik. I don't know. Okay, I'm so bad at Russian suffixes, sorry. But like Uraume-chik. Uzor-chik. Uraume-chik. I think it's to say it, right? Like, oh, cute. Two cute little panels right here. For what? Like, just to, again, for more exposition, we've won. By the way, this is awesome. God damn. Because you realize these are skyscrapers. These are huge. These are like 10, 20, 30-story buildings right here. The flames are going beyond that. God damn, like, I don't think people really don't understand how huge this explosion is. It's insane. Genuinely. God, and if Yuji can do something like that, that's crazy. I guess the reason Sukuna could do it is because his sure hit destroys everything in the domain, whereas Yuji's doesn't. Yuji seems to be like a more standard sure hit where, the sure hits you, it just hits the person, it hits like one dismantle. So I imagine if Yuji, he probably can train and make it like Sukuna's, create more dust, but Yuji's not the lethal type of person, is sort of the issue. He could probably, if he trains in the future, he could do it, because Sukuna's shown him now. It'd be one thing if he tries to find out himself on how to do it, but Sukuna has shown him how to do it. You know what I mean? Let's open the chat here. Hakari has 1 new pages and 2 panels. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's load this through. Hollow Purple versus Fire Arrow. That would have been incredible. And by the way, a lot of people are saying, oh no, Hollow Purple would just delete it. No, we've seen, actually maybe they're right. Oh damn, maybe the is right, maybe. Actually, I shouldn't mock people when they're right. Maybe not, I don't know. This is tough, because we've seen with domain amplification, which does nullify it. I guess it's because it's domain amplification specifically, that's why it was able to affect the Hollow Purple. Even though it still took both of his, one of his hands, I think, or both of them, I think it was one of them or something. But I'm wondering, like, could the output simply be high enough for the Fire Arrow that it could clash with the Hollow Purple? I think the Hollow Purple would just bypass it. Unless it's domain amplification specifically, which negates a technique. Other than that, nothing should be able to stop it. In theory, right? At least that's what I'm assuming. I can't remember. Did he use domain? I can't remember. Was it ever said? Or are we just assuming that he used domain amplification to stop the Hollow Purple in the beginning, when he like raised his hand sort of like that, right? I don't know. By the way, I'm checking on my phone. Yeah, the screen mirroring still isn't working. I think I just need a new app is sort of the issue for showing things on my phone. It is what it is. Hollow Purple and World Cutting. Ooh. That I've never heard someone compare the two. Hollow Purple versus World Cutting Slash. Would it cut the Hollow Purple in half? Would the Hollow Purple just explode? Like, say you cut a grenade in half, it just explodes. Occam's Razor. Gege likely didn't care to draw. Yeah, maybe. It's just a shame when something could have been so great, foreshadowed, alluded to, we've seen bits of it and just never get it. It's just bad. I don't know what to say. Hakari and Uraume went to Flash. World Cutting Slash, Fire Arrow, mid-purple. I mean, you say mid-purple as if this couldn't just kill Sukuna instantly. If he's at full HP, tank it, but it's something that even Sukuna fears constantly. 50% Hollow Purples. It might just be in the same way how when Gojo used Hollow Purple in the end, it just explodes and nukes the city rather than going straight. I imagine if you World Cutting Slash the Hollow Purple, rather than just making like a clean cut, like if say you cut a bullet like you see in One Piece or something, I think it just would explode right there. I think it would trigger an explosion, similar to the one that we saw at the end of Gojo vs Sukuna. Do you think the last JJK panel will be like the first, Yuji? Yeah, I got an interesting comment and I pinned it. How the first chapter of JJK is called Uraume and Sukuna. The last one might be called Itadori Yuji. That would be pretty cool. Why didn't Yuta use his purple thing in his domain against Sukuna? It's a signature move that kills Geto. Use his purple thing in his domain against Sukuna. What do you mean purple thing? You mean the Hollow Purple? Because he did use it. Do you mean it's a sure hit? I'm sorry, Sold, but I don't quite understand. If you could provide a bit more detail. Domain application nullifies a technique. Yeah, no, I get that. It creates a thing. Otherwise, Sukuna would have been smoked. Yeah, that's why I'm saying the Fire Arrow probably loses, right? At first I said no, it's because the output, but no, you're right. It is like domain amplification just nullifies a technique. It eats a technique away with the empty domain, as it was explained like 50 times in the series. But you are right, yeah. They mean Love Beam. Oh, his purple thing, the Love Beam in his domain, because he doesn't have a Rika. The Love Beam needs Rika to be activated, at least at like a strong level of output. And I think it was said, correct me if I'm wrong, I know, I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yuta can only fire off cursed energy output like that. He can only fire it off while Rika's summoned. I don't think he can do it when Rika's not summoned. And we also know Rika can fire off individually. Kind of like how Ryu does it, but Ryu's on a different level because his output's so high. He's talking about the Love Beam. Yeah, thank you, Tia. Good to see you as well, Tia. If Hakari actually didn't get any new abilities, it's so sad to me because it would have been a power cliff from him and his other students when Hakari was supposed to be this strong and the secret weapon of Jujutsu. It is what it is, yeah. I guess you could argue that was fulfilled when he beat Kashimo. I don't know if I don't want to say beat, but he did beat Kashimo. It is what it is. Even Kashimo says I lost. Alright. But but Hakari said it doesn't count as a win. Wait. I wouldn't count that as a win. Yeah, it's just a bit of a shame, isn't it? Hyped up again and again, one of the strongest heavy hitters, and we just never get to see him fight Sukuna. At the very least, it would have been cool to see his fight with Uraume, which we don't get. It is what it is, guys. Like, this is a true, it is what it is. Truly. And let me open this. The Love Beam was also a binding vow, but he can also make just a regular sort of beam attack, like he did against Ryu. It wouldn't be as strong. The binding vow just made it stronger, I think. I'm unsure if it's simply like the Love Beam is the name of attack post Binding Vow, or if it's always called Love Beam, and the Binding Vow was just an extra thing he added on top of the Love Beam. So is a Love Beam plus Binding Vow, or is it a Love Beam because of the Binding Vow? I don't know which way it is, but generally he can make the output blast like we saw against Ryu when he has Rika out, but he doesn't have Rika out because Rika doesn't haunt the Gojo body. It is what it is. Exactly. Just imagine Jackpot Hakari walking through Malevolent Shrine. I don't know about walking through Malevolent Shrine. Maybe if it's like load output, maybe. But at the very least, it would have been cool to see Sukuna like fire dismantles, right? I've said this before on the stream. And Hakari just walks through them. I'm using my repeat power, by the way. I'm repeating a lot of things. Hakari was the true punch kick merchant. Yeah, it is what it is. Yuji ended up with techniques. Hey, Drink War, he says, what do you think happens to Rika? Again, I hope Rika sort of puts Yuta back in his body, maybe sacrifices herself. I hope we get to see that. And Zizu, good to see you, my guy. Good to see you, Zizu. What's up? Yeah, that would have been beautiful. It would have been beautiful to see Hakari versus Uraume. In any way, like dismantles, Malevolent Shrine, in any sort of way would have been amazing. Uraume did say his reverse curse technique is faster than Gojo's and Sukuna's, though. It's less about reverse curse technique and more about durability. Gojo was able to tank Malevolent Shrine simply because his durability was off the charts. The reverse curse technique, he's using, it doesn't matter how good your reverse curse technique is if the Malevolent Shrine just cuts you into pieces right away. I don't know though, I think because of the swap training, because he got stronger. Lies, good to see you. Lies, Maddie, it's been a minute. Good to see you, Lies. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Maybe you're right though, because like the switch training, everyone got stronger, infinite cursed energy, his output's higher, all that stuff. So maybe he could have just walked through it, I guess. That's possible. Because we even see Yuji does tank in 257, if I can get that now. No, 258. Let's get 258. He kind of does tank it for a brief moment, but it does chop his leg off, and that was only for a couple seconds. Right, so I don't know how Hakari would do if he was a big one. It'd be so funny when you compare the destructive capabilities of Ryu. When he uses Cursed Energy Blast in 180s, Sukuna's fight. Yeah, the difference is pretty huge. It's just, Sukuna is just him. He's called the King of Curses for a reason, so right. Oh, Ino was the other person who used Simple Domain. I forgot. So Ino did get switch training, by the way. I mean, maybe not. So we see the Simple Domain cracks, and then Yuji gets hit by a bunch of slashes, and one takes his leg off, but he uses his Blood Manipulation, which is Death Painting ability, to reattach it, which is pretty cool. This chapter was just so cool, by the way. I remember I did a stream of Blaziken when this came out. This was just insane. I used this, which again, I saw a million people say as well before me, so I didn't come up with this idea myself. But this was in the Avian music video, which came out 8 months ago, which did foreshadow Nobura's return. Crazy enough, this domain is what told us that Nobura will return. It's so crazy to say, but it's how it was. But yeah, I guess Hakari probably... could he, because this is just for a moment Yuji takes it, and he gets pretty roughed up and he loses a leg. But the fact that all of his limbs aren't dismembered instantly does make me believe, yeah, Hakari probably could, I don't know for how long, but maybe he could, because we also see that it is focused specifically on many people all at once, right? And it seems like specifically because Yuji's in the middle is why he takes so much damage. Miwa was tanking it, by the way. Shout out Miwa, absolute goat, was tanking the thingy. That was just incredible. Then yeah, we see that happen, and then we see open. God damn, Sukuna is just a menace. Look at this. That makes it impossible. This was just a fantastic chapter, by the way. John Werry kind of butchered it. I mean, not John Werry. It was just hard to translate in general. Learning about reverse curse technique, and then Miguel. The last time we get to see Miguel and LaRue, which is just sad. It is, the heavens are that way. God damn, they booked it. They ran a long thing away. Is like Miguel the first person to say that he's fought like a true form Heian Sukuna and he's not taken any damage? Like he's fought him, damaged him, and he never took any damage afterwards. I know Gojo did that in the beginning of JJK, but that was like a one-fingered Sukuna in base form, in his Yuji Kuna form. I wouldn't really count that. Seriously, this guy went up against Sukuna, Uraume Sukuna, nerfed or not, in his Heian form, dodged dismantles, damaged him, didn't take a single attack, and booked it. God damn, he is strong, by the way. And then he was just getting hyped up, like, in terms of pure attack power by the Limitless, he's stronger than Gojo, like, his movement's incredible, dodging dismantle, like, god damn. I'm not kidding, Miguel is stupidly powerful. If we just compare base to bases, this guy is ridiculous. Of course, like, domains come in, he probably loses to a lot of characters. We don't know if he has simple domain, maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, we don't know. But, damn, he's powerful. Who's stronger, you or me? Miwa for sure. She's really powerful. Wonder who Hakari swapped bodies with? Probably Gojo. We don't know for sure, though. It's not confirmed. There's like some things. I remember Restless and Heavy Weather were talking about it, how it's probably Gojo. You know, there's some foreshadowing. I don't agree with some of it, but some of it, it probably is Hakari, isn't it? Hey, Miguel's better than Hakari is what it is. Auto debuff aura, that as well. Drink water, my guy. Always appreciate the support, man. I always appreciate the support on the channel. Much love for the two. Shout out, drink water. Who has shown more growth between Yuji and Yuta? We still need Yuji domain expansion name. I would say definitely Yuji. It's more... Wait, just don't donate, by the way. Just tell me in the channel, read the message. You don't have to redonate. Do you mean from the beginning? Like from Yuta's first start? Or do you mean from the beginning of normal JJK? So when Yuta was already special grade? If we're going to say that, then of course... Let's say, or if you just mean in Shinjuku, like during the 1 month time skip, is that what you mean? If you mean the 1 month time skip, I definitely think it's been Yuji. Especially if you mean during this fight, it's been Yuji. Yuji has shown the most growth. I wouldn't count Yuta taking Gojo's body as growth, to be honest. I think that's just more of a good tactic right there. But I would say, in most cases, Yuji, from the start, that's an interesting question. Miguel's durability is OP. Oh, because Yuji was pretty strong already from the beginning, since they both started as sorcerers. Right? Yuji was already pretty strong, but I would say Yuji was like grade 2, then semi-grade 1, right? So MF, good to see you, MF, then Yuta. Oh, I don't know. This is tough. This is an interesting one. Again, thank you for the two. Let me think about this. I want to know what you guys think. Yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the chat as well. Definitely still think Yuji. I think it's close. Let me know your reasonings. Because Yuta went from being so weak that he was even getting bullied by regular people, whereas Yuji was pretty strong. Unless we say this, even that starts as sorcerers, Yuji was still pretty strong. When he became a sorcerer, Yuta was still pretty weak. He did beat that, like, was it semi-grade 1 or grade 1 curse? So he did have Rika's help from the beginning. I mean, in terms of how much they've grown, Yuta's got a really clean domain expansion. I would say, I would say Yuta, but because Yuta's had more time. If we're going to say that Yuji would have the same amount of time that Yuta's had in total, so Yuta's had like a year or something, I don't know the exact thing, it's been a year and a couple months, something like that, or maybe a bit less than a year, something like that, I can't remember exactly how long. But if we say Yuji had the exact same amount of time that Yuta's had, then I would say Yuji's has been better in terms of growth level. If we're saying in comparison of time. But if we're just simply saying from when they started to now, then it's been Yuta. But it's a bit unfair because Yuta has had more time. A better way to ask is who's grown faster. That's also tough. I think Yuta grew faster off screen, but I think during battles, Yuji grew the fast. No, but Yuta went during JJK 0, he grew at like a disgusting rate, didn't he? Because this guy went from like grade whatever, like, he was technically special grade, but he's grade 4, and then he went from that to like the highest level reverse curse technique that not even Gojo has, where he can heal other people. He just did it on the fly, controlling Rika perfectly, like using his copy technique perfectly, making binding vows, like all of this within the span of one fight. So, and using cursed energy manipulation on special grade level, like cursed energy control and manipulation, which again is still not great as cursed energy control, but he was going even with Geto, which we did see a sword break, so it's not perfect, but the comparison from what it was before to that, like, it is pretty incredible. And he did all of that without cheating, because Yuji did cheat, he did cheat. Yuta did it all in like one fight in a couple months. I would say Yuta, to be honest. I'm going to say Yuta. I'm not saying, like, in terms of who's been more impressive, Yuta. That's what I'd say. Hey, good to see you, AK. I saw you in the Russian stream. Megami. What am I saying? I combined the AK, I put into Megami. Megami returning and summoning merged Shikigami. It's not that it's not impossible. I think it'd be very cool. It's just the series is pretty much over. I mean, maybe we get to see like Sukuna has a bit of hope left inside. Like he's defeated on the outside, but there's a bit of hope left inside. But then Megami makes like merged Mahoraga on the inside. Maybe we'll get to see it. That would be pretty cool. Oh, the Gigaku Shokuru, however you say the skeleton thing in his domain. Like I hope we get to see it. I'm not going to expect it. I'm not going to say we will because it seems unlikely because JJK is ending so soon. But it would be very cool to see that indeed. Do you think Yuta got nerfed? I don't know about nerfed. I don't think he's been nerfed. I think he's as strong as he should be. Yuji still has more room for growth, while Yuta is still getting towards stagnation. I think Yuta has a tremendous amount of room to grow. By the way, I think Yuta has a disgusting amount to grow. If you give Yuta compare Yuta to where Gojo was, because again, Gojo's been a sorcerer his whole life. He's trained every day for 10-20 hours every day since he was a child. And then when you compare Yuta and Gojo at their ages, I think Yuta was stronger than Gojo. At least pre-awakening. You could even argue Yuta might beat Gojo post-awakening because Gojo doesn't. I mean, even though I think Gojo's stronger base to base, it is a 2v1, and Yuta has a domain. So Gojo, yes, he has the simple domain. No, he has simple domain, and he has the I can't remember what it's called. The Falling Blossom Motion. I can't believe I forgot. It's been so long, but. I think when you just compare them at the age, and you're comparing a Yuta which only had 1 year of training, compared to Gojo who's been training his whole life at a top 3 clan, 10 hours a day or whatever, as we saw in the recent leaflet, and then we saw how much stronger Gojo got over the next 10 years. I do believe if you gave Yuta 10 years, he would be disgustingly powerful. He'd be so strong. I don't think Yuta's even approached his peak yet. Yuta can't grow anymore, he's dead? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know if he's dead, but uses the Batman of JJK. It is what it is. Bro has Fire Hollow Purple in one-time body swap. Yeah, it is pretty impressive. He fired the Hollow Purple. He did pull it off. Using nerfed idea comes from all the restrictions of his copy. Yeah, it is what it is. It'd be what it be. That is a true it is what it is right there. Limitless is very wonky. I mean, it's not even his fault that it was like that. It was his first time using. I mean, he did use in the switch training, but like you said, one switch training was not nearly enough. No domain for pre-awakened Gojo. Yeah, we know he doesn't have a domain, but then he does have a simple domain and Falling Blossom Motion. We know that because he said I was taught those as a kid. At least specifically to Falling Blossom Motion. I imagine, again, he's in the big freebie clans, and like Atsuya Kusakabe said, I don't know why, full name Kusakabe, I don't know why I just said his full name, but like Kusakabe said, the simple domain is pretty much tied to the freebie clans and then other people as well. It's pretty a close-knit secret. But by the way, if you've been enjoying the stream as well, leave a like. It is much appreciated. It is genuinely much appreciated. It helps out the stream a lot if you do. And the poll, we got 166 votes, by the way. Quite a lot, actually. And we have 69% of you think, yes, it is fumbled. Damn, it is what it is. I can't lie. Damn, this JJK video I'm going to make when JJK ends. By the way, just so you guys can know my plans for JJK, I plan on uploading once a week, maybe twice a week. At the very least, once a week, and streaming a JJK stream like this one 2 or 3 times in a week. Maybe 2, I should say. So there will always be JJK content on this channel. I will be still doing the Russian and Elden Ring streams, those and other games. I'll be doing those on the side. Those are just extra stuff. But mainly I'll be focusing on my second channel. I will not abandon this channel. Don't worry. I'll still stream and make videos on it, especially when JJK ends. I think for at least 5-6 months, I think there's enough content to make. I really want to go back to the roots of this channel and make, Hakari versus Yuta. Now we can finally say who'd win, now that we know everything about them. We'll make Yuji versus Yuta, who's this, who's that, There's so many videos I can make on JJK, honestly. Especially when it ends, how did this arc go? Talking about if it was fumbled or not, this, that, the other. There's a lot of things to talk about. Can't wait for Kaio, the downfall of JJK. I don't want JJK to have a downfall. I want it to do good. Yuta versus Hakari isn't fair anymore. Yeah, Yuta just stomps. It is what it is. It's not fight. Can you do the Yuta hand thingy where every time you say Yuta for the next 5 minutes? Wait, do you mean like this? Where he does this? I got a ring on as well. Where he does like this? Is this what you're talking about? Like where he says, Rika, give me all your power. There's a funny meme. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a funny meme where it's like, well, when I get married and I have the ring on my finger where the guy shows it off like that and all that stuff. Fair enough, Kyriel. Maybe I could, if you want. Sukuna doesn't even have a top 10 technique, and he's whoa. Malevolent Shrine is a top 10 technique. Wait. Let's not kid ourselves. That is a top 3 technique potentially. Let me see. 10 Shadows. It's not better than Limitless and Six Eyes. It's just not. Then the question comes of 10 Shadows of the Mahoraga and all the Shikigami. And then also Blood Manipulation. I would say it's at least 3 or 4. At least. The Malevolent Shrine. Fuga is top 10. Yeah, because again, it is a crazy powerful technique. Shrine has its flaws. I mean, every technique has its flaws if you want to look at it that way. Open Barrier has no counter. It is what it is. It's pretty powerful. I mean, it's the simple little main, but what are the odds of JJK having a dark ending? I think the fact that we're seeing Sukuna get absolutely obliterated in real time, I don't know, because no, I shouldn't say that, because the merge is still here. Yuki CT Shrine? I don't know. Yuki's technique is so godlike, but she got cooked so badly. God damn, man. Yuki's style is such a disappointing showcase. Let's see. A double blow with a temporal difference. You'll be the one who dies. I don't know. Like, we could still get a bad ending. It's possible, you know, with the merger coming out in like a chapter and it's not thingied. Maybe Yuji dies. Maybe Megumi dies. It's not impossible, but it does seem like, you know, Sukuna, you know, his eyes getting rolled back, getting, like, genuinely, his guts blown out. Like, sparks are coming out of his gut. Like, this guy is just spilling everywhere. Like, Yuji stuck it right up there. And then the eyes rolling back in shock. I think it might be over, man. I think it might be over. We'll probably get, like, maybe a desperate attempt at the merger. It may be. But even if we do, I feel like that's going to get resolved in, pretty quickly. What's the name of your second channel? Alright, well, time to shamelessly plug this, alright? And by the way, just again, this is the thumbnail for the video, but the love of God, I hope it's coming out tomorrow. It's just the editing is taking quite a while. The editing, I'm sorry, like again, new editing program. I hope it looks cool though. The video is going to be big for my new channel, and I will be streaming on the new channel as well. I was streaming on both these channels, but a lot on the new channel. A lot of One Piece, Kagurabachi, and definitely Hunter x Hunter. Oh man, be ready for those Hunter x Hunter like 3-4 hour streams when those chapter comes out. Because I've reread the Black Whale arc, the Succession War arc. I'm not kidding. I have reread the whole thing without skipping a word like 10 times. Each time it's taken me is like 7, 8, 9 hours. Each time. Because it's so wordy. I truly love that. It is one of my favorite arcs in all of Shonen. And it's not even done. It is so good. So if you do like feel confused about Hunter x Hunter, especially the new arc, and like you're like, oh, lost, or you don't remember a lot of things, trust me. My streams when I react to Hunter x Hunter, I will explain everything. I really, really love the current Hunter x Hunter. It's one of the best in Shonen. I honestly believe it. If you want to get my channel, you can just go to the community tab in my main channel, and right here, at Kyle Crimson, or you can just search at Kyle Crimson on YouTube, and it will come up. So I'll put it in here. Mainly One Piece content, but I will be talking about Kagurabachi here and there, and I will be doing Hunter x Hunter streams as well. I'm just going to put it in the chat like that. There we go. Shameless plug. It is what it is. And I will be streaming a lot there as well. A lot of videos there. Yuki, I mean? Oh, can Yuta copy Yuji CT? Yuki. I guess he'd have to fulfill the conditions of copy, which, you know, are really bad. I can't lie. They're really, really bad. You think Hunter x Hunter? I don't think will... I don't know. I mean, I think it has enough content to go that far. I think it has more than enough to go like 1,000. But then the issue comes with Togashi and his health. Have you finished the new DLC? I have not. So in the previous stream, we beat Renala. We were fighting the hippo, and then off stream I was, you know, playing with somebody. Can't say any more details about that, but together with them we beat. I was playing solo, but they kind of like were just in the call. It was really, really fun. It was a really, really sweet time. We beat the hippo. We beat Mesmio, which was a challenge, and we beat this bug boss and all that stuff. There's still a lot of stuff left to do in the DLC, which I will be doing on stream. Not today though, because today I'm doing a JJK stream instead, and then of course after this stream I'll do like the Russian studying stream as well for like an hour or two, something like that. Do you think the admirals can go 1-to-1 of a Yonko? No. I think Buggy is just too obvious. Like, seriously, Buggy is just too strong. No admiral can beat him. Oh, you asked it again, Kudix? I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry for mispronouncing it. But, yeah, I think Yonko is just generally stronger. Oh, shout out China Doll. Thank you so much. Besto Friendo. Much appreciated for the one gifted. For the one gift. That is so sweet, China Doll. Thank you so much. Again, I think that is in total 4. It's 3 or 4, right? No, 4. I remember 4. It's 4. Thank you so much, China Doll. That is so sweet. That is so sweet, China Doll. Honestly, the support you've always given to the channel, it's much appreciated. Honestly, shout out China Doll. W China Doll. That is so sweet. Thank you. Honestly, shout out. Gojo and Yuji's border reminds me of Higuruma. Sort of, yeah, doesn't it? W China Doll? Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Shout out China Doll, man. Absolutely goated. And not just this, for all of the JJK community, just absolutely. Admirals cannot 1v1 a Yonko. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, there is the whole argument of Kizaru was nerfed, this, that, the mental nerfs, which I think is fair. Like, a bloodlusted Kizaru may have been a different fight, you know what I mean? Why didn't Utsuhime and Gakuganji boost Nobita's resonance? I guess because they were strong enough already. You know, I guess maybe that's why they were both there. Maybe they did boost it off screen, but it doesn't seem like they did. But yeah, it's much appreciated, channel. And Deliman as well, I see you. Did Yaga die for nothing? Pretty much he did. Anyway, sorry, I was just a bit happy. How did the sorcerers evacuate the city? Was that ever explained? Like, do normal people even know about the existence of sorcery? Maybe it was, I'm not too sure. Again, a lot of things just we'll never find out, like how the world reacted to sorcery, how like Japan itself and the rest of the world, how the countries, like how they are concluded with the whole thing, that was just left open-ended. Then we have the Heian Era, which was foreshadowed a trillion times, Sukuna's backstory, which was foreshadowed heavily as well and giving him some context, you know, the whole gods, 10 commandments, all that stuff, like and then the whole Yuji backstory, which we never got to see, it was only told. I'm not even kidding. I could make a 1 hour video about all the things that were just messed up in JJK. Just like done poorly. Not to say that, again, I really want to clarify this. Gege is a fantastic author. He's great. It's just the fact that he chooses to do these things. Like, he chooses to end it quickly. And I want to clarify this again as well. I'll say this in the video. If we find out in the future or any point that the reason JJK is ending soon is because of Gege's health, everything is forgiven. It's not his fault at all. That is not his fault at all. I see Yatebia Lubla. Yatebia Ocean Lubla as well. I love you very much. Yeah. If Gojo comes back, JJK is peak. I don't know if Gojo is coming back because it was said by Gege. Sorry, I just need to collect myself. I'm so sorry. Let me collect myself. I don't know if Gojo's coming back because it was said by Gege that how do you say, like, either 3 of them will live and 1 will die, or 3 of them will die and 1 will live. So it seems like nobody's alive. It does seem like the main 3 are going to live unless Gege changes his mind on that. I'm sorry. Thoughts on Gojo returning in Gege's idol manga? Maybe. If it takes place in the thingy stream, if it takes place in the same universe. Something like Oshinoko and Kaguya-sama. If you know, like, they actually take place in the same world, and for a chapter, Kaguya-sama, she comes back as well. My goat coming back, trust me. I mean, who knows? It'd be pretty cool if that'd be too Disney. We already got Nobita coming back, which is fair. That is not Disney at all, because it was never said that she died, not once, and it was foreshadowed that she will come back like a trillion times. So if people thought Nobita was dead, that's on them. That's genuine on them. But Gojo is just dead. Like, we saw, he's dead. He's on in the afterlife, body cut in half. His corpse was possessed. Like, this guy is dead. It is what it is. Unless you want to say he resurrects. That's a different topic in and of itself. Like, Gojo resurrecting is a different thing, but him being dead is true. Nobody is never dead. Like, that might be a bit Disney if he comes back to life. Gege could write a fire horror manga. Shao, by the way, I haven't seen you in a long time, Maya. I have not seen you in a very long time. You're one of the OGs of this channel, by the way. I haven't seen you in so long. I hope everything's going well with you. Takada-chan needs to be the high idol. That's pretty good. That's a good one. I've never thought about that. Takada-chan needs to be that. And yeah. Sorry. Okay. I've collected myself. I'm fine. Alright, 4 or 5 moments. I collected myself. By the way, that's a reference to Deadpool. A reference to something else, but I think only one person would understand that. Preying on Megumi and Yuji. What the hell? Oh, because you want Gojo's to come back, you want the other 3 to die. That's pretty funny. That's actually a good joke, man. Goddamn. Cursed Corpse Gojo, trust me. I don't know, like the whole thing about someone turning into a cursed corpse, Nobita turns to cursed corpse, I don't know. I don't think that was ever something that was heavily foreshadowed. I think, like, there's a lot of things that have been set up and foreshadowed. I don't think the cursed corpse is one of them. I think that leans more so on the idea of a fan theory, more so than something that has been alluded to. Like, Nobita is something that has always been foreshadowed and alluded to a trillion times, right? In that aspect. And it could always happen. The cursed corpse is not something that was ever alluded to or foreshadowed. It's just an interesting theory. But it's possible. I won't say it's impossible. That's all I'll say. There's a possibility that Yuji will die. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows, right? How do you say maybe in Russian? I can't remember. I think I learned it a long time ago, though. Will Mei do something? By the way, we talk about this in Restless Stream. we like grade how useful everyone's been. Mei is S tier. She's genuinely been more useful than even, you could argue, like Hakari, Maki. As crazy as it sounds, she's been more useful than them. If Mei is not there, everyone dies. Like, they would have been dead before Higuro even steps. Like, everyone would have died a long time ago, like 5 minutes into the fight. It's a lot to explain, but truly, she is one of the goats of all of the Shinjuku arc. I remember, yeah, you said I was homeless for a bit. I remember you said a long time ago, a couple months ago, I remember. I'm glad everything's good now. I'm so sorry to hear that, by the way. I'm honestly very sorry to hear that. I'm glad everything's good. Only problem I had recently is Millennia was too easy when I was... What? Millennia was too easy? What? Okay, I'm just gonna act like I did not read that. Millennia is a nightmare. What? Nobody was saved by the goat Arata Nita. Yeah, shout out Arata, man. Shout out Nita. He actually saved her. Gojo ain't dead. He just quit because of the awful work environment of society. Fair enough. Best ending is Sukuna's forever stuck in Yuji's body. This is an interesting possibility. It is quite interesting. And maybe the issue I have with the ending is if he brings Sukuna back into his body, Yuji is going to kill himself. As dark as that sounds, that's the way it's going to go. Because that's the only way you can truly kill Sukuna. I do like the idea that, let's say he takes the thing out of Megumi, his body. Okay, all of this sounds so wrong. God. Let's say he takes the Sukuna finger out of Megumi's body, the cursed object, right? And then the finger just exists. Like, now it's got 20 fingers worth of energy, or 19 fingers. Well, I guess because of the head, it's got 20 fingers worth of energy, technically. And rather than Yuji just eating it and killing himself, why don't they just have Hana exercise that finger? Which we know for a fact she can do. Yes, her technique's got lower output. Yes, this, that, and the other. But it was still going to kill Sukuna at some point. As long as, like, if the finger's there, defenseless. Just the single finger there. And Hana has as much time as she needs to just fire a full Jacob's Ladder for as long as she wants on that finger. That finger eventually is going to get deleted. So I do hope they don't go the route of Yuji eats the finger and takes his life. There's no need to do that. We have Hana. Hana exists. What you guys are insane, by the way. Millennia is easy to stagger. Millennia took me 8 attempts with Morgoth's Cursed Sword. I have Morgoth's Sword, but I can't use it because I don't have enough Arcane. I think you need 17 Arcane. I was checking out yesterday, but I don't have enough. What's your top 5 strongest? Ooh. Guys, pray for me. You all, tomorrow my exam finish. Alright, guys, pray for Ameth. Alright, he's a OG of this channel. He's always here. Pray for him. Alright? Let me get the emoji for Ameth. Let me get the prayer emoji. Wait. Alright, and this is to all people. By the way, it's so interesting. I thought usually school starts now. Alright, I got you, man. This is for you, man. I got you, man. Here you go. Okay, I'll get into top 5 now, but I just gotta say, Maya, that is insane. I can't even lie. The whole 8 attempts thing. That is wild. Why would Yuji... Oh, saying she's been more useful than Hakari is crazy? It is what it is. Good luck. Yeah, phase 2 is hard. Phase 2 isn't... It's all a nightmare. I can go Millennia first stage no hit. Listen, you guys are insane. I can't even lie. That's crazy. My proudest achievement is I beat the Nameless King fully. The Nameless King while completely nerfed with no flask. I got hit, which is it is what it is, but yeah, I can beat him in that way. But that was 4 years ago though. Other than that, I'm washed. As you can see in my recent Elden Ring streams, I'm pretty washed. Your favorite JJK fight? Ooh, it's either Yuji versus Higuruma. I'll still do the top 5. I haven't forgotten. Yeah, everyone's saying good luck to MF. Shout out. Bit late. Hey, RM3. Good to see you, man. Sorry, there's so many messages. I'm trying to like balance everything. I'll get into the top 5 soon. Just remind me for the top 5 later, I think. I might do it soon, though. But my favorite JJK fight. Okay, let me know your favorite fights as well, because there are a lot. Like, Hakari versus Kashimo is really good. Higuruma versus Yuji is really good. Yeah, I'm sure Yuji and Sukuna would most likely merge. I think Sukuna still exists in some shape or form. Do you mean like a true merger? Again, the issue I have with that ending is Yuji would take his own life. I just don't want Yuji to die. You know what I mean? I really don't want Yuji to die. Megumi and Reggie, that is a top tier fight. I know a lot of people sleep on it. It is really good. I'm a big Reggie fan and Megumi fan, so maybe that's why. Junpei better be top 1. Junpei is God. Seasons and Verd, Southern Hemisphere, I know. Oh, is it like that? That makes sense. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Yuta versus the... Oh, so you're saying Sendai. Yuta 3 fight? Yeah, that was good. I'll give you this. If we had gone the Yuji, like... If we had gone the Yuta 3-way domain clash, that would have been top 1, easily. That little tease right there, I like being teased, alright? But only by a specific person. I only like being teased by one person in particular. Everyone else, don't tease me. Gege, do not tease me where you give it... Oh, God, I'm going to bring it up here. I remember reading this week to week, and it was just... Let me move the chat here. Oh, God, it just put everything... As you can see, my Clorinda as well in the background. Shout Clorinda as well. Specifically, what Clorinda represents. You know, that's why I like Clorinda a lot. Let's get that Sendai chapter. Oh man, I was so hyped because again, I've been reading JJK week to week since chapter 1's been out. I've always said this, and when this came out, I don't think I was making videos on JJK. I think I started making it during Hakari versus Thingy, and I was unbelievable because by the way, I was a big Yuta fan. This is before the YouTube stuff. I was just generally reading JJK. This was just insane. This whole fight, I was like, damn. Finally getting to see like 3-way, these special grade fires. Like, I thought this was fucking insane, man. Week to week, Sendai was a treat. Like, Kuroshi was one thing, and then all of a sudden we get to like Ryu, Uraume, like these guys were way stronger than I thought. I knew they were going to be strong, but I was not expecting them to be this strong. And then we see Yuta like goes all out. Again, this is the scene. This is the scene. Give me everything, right? He does this. His is on his other hand though, because you know, pre-Yuta, I was never a Yuta hater. All right, it was just misunderstood. I was just preaching the good word of the truth, and I was always misunderstood. I'll have the chat like maybe okay. I can't do this because yeah, if I show it, then you won't be able to see the full screen. God, this was so hype. I remember exactly where I was when I was reading this week to week. It was so. I was actually in a Kurdistan this time. I was in a. It was the last time I was there, 2022. It's just so crazy. Like, then we get to see like Rika come out in so long. We got to see partially manifested, but not true manifestation. Ryu being strong as well. Cause shout out my goat Ryu. This was seriously when Ryu started to become my favorite. When I saw Ryu like went blow for blow with Rika evenly. This was just incredible. Get a copy, like, and then this. Oh man, this was a tease. This was a tease, man. Aware of your Yuta hating phase? I'm telling you guys, I never hated Yuta. I was just saying the truth and people took that as you were hating. I did make a video called Yuta was overrated and stuff. But that doesn't mean I'm hating him. I'm just saying the fan base overrates him. That's all I'm saying. All hail Kyle, the strongest Yuta Glazer. Remember Yuki and Choso versus Kenjaku weekly? Yeah, that was awesome. That was really cool. And I remember like when she gets her guts just destroyed, that was that was a rough time in the fan base. Did Yuta transfer into your body? I don't know. Maybe he came into my body. Don't let me bring up the tweets. Those weren't hating tweets. Listen, all those tweets I made about Yuta in the past, they were simply just me being objective. There's a difference between hating and being objective. That's what I'm saying. Started looking for the leaks at this point of the story. I was still reading chapter by chapter, by the way, at this point. I only started to, because with me, I hate leaks. I know I cover leaks all the time. I do this. I only do that because I'm a YouTuber. And because it's the YouTube meta. Like and by the way, I have tried in the past. I remember specifically during like 212, 213, 214, I even tried as a YouTuber to avoid spoilers. And I said like, if you comment spoilers, you'll get banned. It was impossible. When the leaks come out, everyone's going to comment, like some way people show me. Even when I'm off Twitter, not this, like I would genuinely have to completely remove myself from all parts of the internet for a couple days, which is bad for my channel if I do that. Because people say in the comments, and like they'll tweet at me, they'll find a way to tell me. And not only that, but the best thing to like get views and all that stuff, I guess, like, it's what everyone wants. Everyone wants the leaks. Dynamic Weeb knows this the best. Like everyone wants them. It's why I'm so like down onto the leaks and all that stuff. But as a general fan myself, I would never look at leaks. I really don't. I prefer like having the full chapter already like this. Usually with TCB. The meme of Yuta not having a domain was so funny. Yeah, calm down. Kyle might release Rika on the stream. Yeah, I got the I got my body taken over, didn't I? Human Naoya is a great character. He was really good. Not better than Higuruma. Higuruma was a phenomenal character. Even before anything of Shinjuku, he was like top 5 all time with that one fight in the Culling game. But yeah, just a fantastic the fight overall. So yeah, the question was, what is your favorite fight, right? So overall, I would say Sendai is definitely up there in top 5, maybe top 3. Gojo vs Sukuna is really good as well. I don't want to comment anything on Yuji vs Sukuna since like the whole Sukuna fight's not over. It's either between Kashimo vs Hakari and Yuji vs Higuruma. Probably maybe Yuji vs Higuruma might be my favorite. But yeah, and then also not gonna lie, I didn't keep up with JJK at all when The Boys was airing. Fair enough. Yeah, Gege realized the problem. He created a copy and then had to write so many stipulations. Pretty much. He made copy way too powerful, was the sort of thing. Do you think Megami still has his own Maharaga? Possibly. Because Gege does sort of talk about how they're different, that his Megami Ten Shadows and Sukuna's 10 shadows are different, but it is a bit strange because when what's his name, Sukuna talks to Mahoraga, like, which is crazy. The fact that he can talk to him, he talks to him as if it is Megumi's Mahoraga. He says like, "You're not Megumi's anymore. You're mine. Do your damn job." What was the chapter where he cuts Gojo's hand off, where Mahoraga cuts it off? I think it was 3-4, maybe 3-4, maybe. So I'll just for the sake of it, I'll go through this. Yeah, this is just awesome, by the way. Getting to relive all of this. Like, look at that. Oh, the memes, by the way, if you guys were in the community at this time, God, I was the biggest Sukuna troll you can imagine. Like, people genuinely did not like me for a long time. It took like a full year and people still don't like me. It's only after 2 years people are finally forgotten about all this. But yeah, like, if you guys remember, goddamn, this is peak Gaia. Goddamn. This fight is so good, by the way. The fact that it's nostalgic is a bit sad. Memes are so peak. Culling games are great. Hakari versus Kashima was electric. I see what you did there. Choso versus Yuji. Yeah, animated. That might be one of the best anime fights. Choso versus Yuji. That was so good. Hits him from behind in the red, from behind, and then goes in. Black flash. God damn. And then you see the reaction from everyone. Like, everyone's just like shocked, stunned. Like, Kusakabe's go like, huh? He's like, huh? Like, Higuruma's like shocked. Maki's like, everyone's stunned. Even Kashima was shocked. And then Yuji's like, black flash. You know what I mean? Made a rating system for curse techniques. Ooh. Sleep Kuna memes with S tier. Let me know if you have like this rating system. If you have like a thing, send it to me. That'd be awesome. Hey, Alonze, go ahead, YouTuber. Alonze. What's up, Alonze? Sorry, I'm trying to be too British. Shout out the other UK lad, Alonze. What's up, man? This is where Gojo started to drain Sukuna of all his aura, yeah. I mean, he was already being drained a lot, but this really just, like, cooked it. Oh, Maguna aura went 0 after this, pretty much. By the way, for the survey, for the poll, we have almost 200 votes. We just need one more person to vote. One more person. We're at 199. If you haven't voted, vote. And if you haven't left a like on the stream, be sure to leave a like. It does help out. Thank you so much. Gojo memes is gold. Come on, guys. We just need one more vote. Make it 200 votes. Surely someone who hasn't voted. Good times, good times. Yeah, 7. I know a lot of you here. I recognize a lot of them. Yeah, we got 200 votes. There we go. Whoever voted just voted that now we clutch. Wait, why? Okay, fair enough. Stage down. But then, yeah, like Sukuna's knocked out. He's sleeping. I remember me and Fake Weeb. I voted. Shout out, Red. Thank you for voting. I remember me and Fake Weeb had not Fake Weeb, Quirkless. There was that little it's like iconic now. We had a little debate about if Sukuna was asleep or knocked out. It was like 20 minutes. It was a bit serious, but at the end of the day, it's so nice we can look back and laugh at it. It was so fun. Like, overall, it was fun. It was really fun. Yeah, the times of Quirkless, those are hilarious. I can't lie. Eternal was there. I think Eternal was there. He was definitely there. And I think Heavy Weather was there in the background as well. They were just quiet the whole time, like two parents fighting, and they were the two children just watching. God damn. Funny banter, yeah, it was hilarious. It will be clutched. The clown Sukuna memes are good. Yeah, those are absolutely hilarious. I think when he cuts his arm off is the next chapter, I think. Or was it this one? Let's see. Yeah, it was the next one. You know, Agito comes in, then we have like the Sukuna mommy daddy memes, if you remember. Look like an alien or a lost child. And then here, unlimited hollow. There's so many theories going on, like what is the unlimited hollow, a new technique. This is just nostalgia trip right here. But yeah. Then of course, like, oh man. I remember the memes I made here to mock Yuta were insane. The fire extinguisher memes, yeah. I was mocking Yuta, I can't even lie. I made like an edit of this panel. Let me see if I can find the edit. Wait. JJK. I can show you right here, right? JJK, this is my JJK. By the way, it is like gigabytes and it is so huge. The amount of stuff, like this is not even thumbnails. This is just JJK. And some of these folders have like hundreds of pictures of panels and stuff. Like the Sukuna one itself, dear God, the Sukuna, it's taking so long it's not even loading. God. Like the Sukuna one alone is huge. Like the Sukuna one is massive. And then within, like, there's already hundreds of it, 220 items within this, and then within each of these there's like a ton of items. Like, look, okay, maybe not, like, there's a decent amount in each one. Like, so for example, Yuta versus Yuji and Higuruma versus Yuta. Like, look at this, 50 in just in this one. And then we go Yuta versus Sukuna and Yuji. There's like 70 in this one. Like in Sukuna alone, there's like over 1,000, 2,000 or something. And then like overall, it's just so, it's huge, man. It is huge. Sakayo gonna expose. I don't have such folders. No, I don't have. Yuta bush camping memes is insane. Yeah. That's larger than your corn stash. Why is your corn stash? Why do you even have one to begin with? And why do you even read that? God, Red, what the hell? Kyoto arrows and matched. It is what it is. It was a fun time. What did I want to show you guys? I want to show you. This is where I share the memes, by the way. Miwa meme. I share them all. This is like all the edits I made. Oh, half of them at least. So where did I make the Kashimo and Yuta one? Is it around here? It must be. Or did I save it in another folder? Because there's two. Where is it? Let's see. I mean, there's just so many. I made so much. This is all edits I've made, by the way, over the years. I've made so much bullshit. I can't even find the one I'm looking for. Let's go past here. Maybe it's in a different one. Memes, maybe? No, memes is just general JJK memes, right? Which is not even the full one. That Yuta going to Africa, those are absolutely hilarious. I see Child saying hey to Sir Julius as well. Where's like the JJK edits? There's like, I had another one. Oh, this is the issue when it's too big. You know what I mean? It's just way too big. Let's see. Miwa meme. Nope. It's maybe in typeset, JJK edits. Lettering. It's in lettering. I think it's here. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So which one's the one that I made? Was it this one? So I remember I made this meme when that chapter came out. Don't interfere. Oh, it's so cringe looking back at it now, but it is what it is. I just really wanted to mock Yuta. That was the thing. I really wanted to. I wasn't hating. I was not hating. I never hate on Yuta. I was just a Gojo fan. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really cringe to look back on it now, but it was a good time at the time. This one is so hilarious. I loved it. This one aged so well. This is bad. Mahoraga-chan, please save me. Such a Gojo. I remember you Gojo here. Yeah, I made so many on Yuta. God, some of them went so viral. Seriously. Oh my god. The waffle one, it is what it is. Like, this one went really viral. Like, oh, it's impossible. Oh, no, wait. No, wait, that's not the meme one. That was an actual typeset I did. This is the, let's see. This is the meme one. There's no way Gojo will lose. I was just joking about going next. But please don't send me next. Send a real file like Kashimo Maki or Hakari. This was used for like, I think, a year and a half. Until it was like Yuta finally showed he was him. This was used relentlessly. I remember, man. Oh, it's hilarious. I made so many. You know, Gojo will win. God. Maybe I was a Yuta. Maybe I was. All right, maybe. Who knows? But, yeah. Just like that. And this one is... I didn't make this one, but I think I just saved it here. So I made this, and then someone else... I think Gumi made this one. Need your disc to censure because I lost it. Okay, the issue is I don't want to put it out in public. That's the thing, the Discord. Sorry about that. I really don't want to put it out. That's like one thing I don't want to do. Sorry. But you could, if you can put it in like a Google Doc or a file, you can send in the chat because you're a moderator. So you can send links if you do something like that. You'd be able to. 10 Shadows, such a good technique. Yeah, it's really good. But then this one, so this is where Gojo gets his. Yeah, this is the one. So I was right. It was 2, 3, 4. Because look, he's talking about like this Mahoraga as if it's Megami's Mahoraga. That's the whole point of why we came here. He says, Mahoraga, how long? I'm going to try to speak. I'll try to send it like this. How long are you going to make me wait? That's not what I want to see. Forget Megami Fushiguro. Yeah, it seems like this is Megami's shadow. But then he later on says like the functionality of the 10 shadows is different. Where Megami has his own and then Sukuna has his own, you know? Forget Megami Fushiguro. You are my shadow now. Show me what you've got. By the way, the Russian, English, and Japanese, like all the voice actors for Gojo is insane. Like, Japanese is really good. The dub is really, really good. He's got Nebulette from Genshin, in case you don't know. He's also voice acting it. And then also the Russian one is just badass. It's so cool. It is so cool. When he says domain expansion. And then we see Gojo loses his arm. And then Sukuna, very good. Look at that. Then Utsumi is like, they're all like shitting their pants. Like governing their pants. That's risky. And then Gojo just raw, absolutely raw, even with one hand, like black flash. Was this a black flash? I can't remember where. I don't remember if this, because I think he just puts the blue. I don't know if this was a black flash. I don't think so. I don't think it was. But regardless, yeah, he like sticks the blue inside a Gito. That is thingy. The fire is so good. I watched the dub for the most anime. It's really good. Yeah. By the way, I rewatched. You know Erwin's scene I remember like 3-4 times last night when he said like, my soldiers rage, like this, that. The English dub is phenomenal. That is like insane. But that motivates you to go die. God damn. Like, it is so good. It is so good, Owen's speech in the dub. And the Japanese is good, but oh no, it was. I think the Gito was a black flash. I think it just doesn't look like it. It's so strange. A second black flash. And then again, I made a meme for every page here. Satoru Gojo's voltage ramps up. Meanwhile, the king of curses, Uraume fraud Kuna, is afraid, is uneasy, is nervous for the first time in 1,000 years, a millennia. Black flash, and Sukuna's like, oh my god, this guy's landing black flashes. As we see Gojo heals, right? He's just smiling. Look at him. Like, as Sukuna's a bit worried, he's a bit nervous, and then he's just dancing on him. I was like, look at this. Oh my god, this Gojo is special. Gojo was so special. Throws him onto Mahoraga. Black flash, like, god, again. And then as he's starting to make the technique, I'll adapt to it, as he's making a red. And then like, scaring the lights out of Sukuna. Look at this. Peak. This is peak fiction, man. Sukuna is shitting his pants this whole time. He's like, Mahoraga-chan, please. Like, no. Gojo is him. Gojo's best hands. Miss Gojo's smile. The OG Yu-Gi-Oh dub. That was, yeah. The Yu-Gi-Oh dubs, all of them. Like GX. GX is hilarious. For the OG, really good. Don't show it. I might have to show it, man. I might have to show it. I'm sorry. And then look at him. As like, he says too late. And then, God, the smile on his face. You were right. If I was there, it couldn't have been done. Hollow purple. God damn. And then it says like Gojo's won as he smiles. And then we get 236. Just suddenly, we just see in the afterlife. Yo, gah. It is what it is. That is insane. Like, this guy was on fire. He was in the zone, landing black flashes after black flashes. Like, he's won. He's destroyed Mahoraga, fatally wounded Sukuna, and then in afterlife. I still forget how jarring it is going from that chapter to this one. Genuinely, I forgot how unbelievably, like, strange it was. Sorry, guys. I see the thing. I see Guy freaking out. Camille, this hurts. Gojo sleeping memes are gold. Kashima can't be Yuta Extreme Diff. Like, seriously, it's so crazy. Like, we just saw that chapter. Sukuna's nervous. Like, black flash, black flash, black flash. Destroy Mahoraga. Hollow purple. Like, Gojo's laughing the whole time menacingly. Everything's going his way. And then the next page is in the afterlife. God damn, that is insane. And then out here, like, yeah, I lost. It was it's so strange. I remember this panel got leaked super early. Yeah, I remember. I was live when it happened. I was like, this can't be real. If you remember, basically what got leaked was this and this. These two got leaked way before Miyamura. And I was live when it happened. I was like trying to cope, like, oh, there's no way this just happened. Unfortunately, those streams have been deleted because of copyright. I wish I didn't delete them. I wish I just privated them. But yeah, they are deleted, those streams, unfortunately. If anyone's ever like saved or recorded them, hopefully, but I don't know if they exist out there. But it is what it is. When I catch you from Gojo to Gojo, oh, it is what it is. From Gojo, yeah. It beauty me, man. You were magnificent, Satoru Gojo. I will never forget you for as long as I live. And as he smiles, cut in half. God damn, without taking any time to mourn the death of Gojo. Kashima, and the Kashima hype was insane. And then, so first my Gojo agenda gets, even though I did say from the beginning and throughout the entire fight, like I did keep making fun of Sukuna, I kept doing that, and I said Gojo's the GOAT, but I said again and again each chapter, in all my videos, you can go back to all of them, and all my tweets, I never said Gojo would win. I never said that. Especially in the videos where I said like Gojo's, he this, that, the other. In the videos, in all of them I say Sukuna will win overall. There's no way Gojo wins, because the story can't end, like Yuji needs to get his fight. But then of course, this is where I was really wrong. This I can't even know. This was just embarrassing. This is truly the most Kaio Breeze, like classic Kaio Breeze moment. The Kashima hype was unreal. The God of Lightning comes in, lands blows, like technique release, forces Sukuna to transform. I was like, if Kashima loses here, I'll make a handwritten apology, which I ended up doing. I posted like 100,000 people saw a handwritten apology. I didn't say if he loses. I said if he loses high, like low diff, because I said Kashima will lose. I always said that. I just said he'll lose like high to mid diff. I said it's going to be a good fight. Like, this was so good, man. Oh, and the channel started to really pop off at this time as well. It really starts to pop off during 235 is when it starts to pop off. I was like, damn, like, my goat Kashimo, finally, he's finally here. And then this chapter came out. That's the channel laughing. So funny to you, Camille says. Kamal, oh, man. I remember because I woke up like I think the leaks came out early and I woke up like an hour late anyway, and I just wake up like to my phone, and I'm like, wait, why is my phone buzzing? Because I see like 1,000 notifications from Twitter, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? What happened? Why do I have so many notifications? How you doing? What's up, being banana? And then I see everyone's like, bro, Kashimo got cooked, Kashimo this. I was like, no way. And I turned the stream. If you guys remember that stream, that was a depressing stream. I turned the stream on as it happened. Oh, man. Just him glazing Sukuna, like, how beautiful. Again, like, getting cooked. Oh, my God. Oh, my blood. This is truly, truly a pizdit. This is one of the biggest pizdits, how you say, like, it means very, very bad situation in Russia I've ever had on this channel. This was meant to be a my guy Madara moment. Oh, man. Oh man! Oh, it was bad because not only did Gojo just lose, then Hikashimo. Oh god! Stand proud, your strong vibes, yeah. And then Higuruma came in, which is cool. And then of course we got like the Takaba versus thingy fight, which went on from 239. How long did this fight go on, by the way? So 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 5 chapters. How long was this? I think was it 5 chapters in total. Yeah, it was 5 chapter fight, goddamn, which is crazy to say when JJK ended. Kashimo was mesmerized, I don't blame him. Gets a revival when? I mean, I don't, listen, Kashimo, fight, man. Fight, this guy was like stone cold the whole time. I don't care about Gojo. Like, Yuta, if you get in my way, I'll kill you. But then he sees, like, he sees Sukuna, it's just like glazed nation. He's like, this guy's so beautiful, this guy's so strong. Like, oh, Sukuna, like, Daddy Sukuna, was I strong? Oh my god. What a fucking, like, what is his name? Soldier, you know Soldier Boy from The Boys? When he's like, what a fucking disappointment. That's me. That was me to, Kashimo, man. Oh, man. Kashimo did a lot, don't matter. And no op knew he was going to get cooked. Yeah, no op knew, man. No op already knew. Then he saw Ino coming in, like, Ino being like a heavy hitter. It is what it is. This is just peak fiction by this whole thing. I remember in December, this was December when this came out. I remember like I had a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I specifically remember all this happening during this time. Really cool. I remember I was in the bus like rereading this chapter. So cool. Kusakabe did more than Kashimo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Heavy Weather, my guy Heavy Weather would disagree. I know you got the Kusakabe agenda, but all I'm saying is Kashimo did force him to transform. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Which, you know, Sukuna, who's still strong, very strong. By the way, new second channel as well. I can't even speak. Second channel as well. Let's see. Kaio Crimson. Let me send this over to you guys. I will still be loading on this channel. Don't worry and all that stuff. But I think most of you already subscribed. I think everyone here, you've already subscribed. If you're here, you've definitely subscribed already. There's no point in this. Hell no, he didn't. Kai said he'd do a room tour when there's a big stream. The issue is like, again, usually, so the reason the camera is different from the other streams is because normally I have my phone here, you can't really see my phone, and I have like my iPhone camera, you noticed, and I mirror it on my laptop, and then I show the mirror on OBS. For some reason, the application, it's been 2-3 times, it's not working, it's not mirroring on my phone, it's not showing, so 6 hour stream when? I don't know about that. I mean, technically I've done like 6-7 hours recently, but just split into 2 streams. But that's why I'm using my laptop camera right now. You can see this from my laptop, hi. It's why the camera's so bad. That's the reason why it's so bad. Working on something in the background, but if Ui started boxing Sukuna, he transformed. Bro is hanging on about a thread. I disagree, because Sukuna still had high output. The only nerf he had at the time was the domain nerf from Gojo and the brain damage. That's all he had. Other than that, his output was normal. And he did have the Kamutoki, you know? Which is like a whole technique he had. No, he wouldn't Sukuna transform till Yuta. Yeah, again, I don't know like if anyone else could have forced him to transform. If everyone jumped in, they probably would have forced him to transform, but I don't know. It's a bit strange. I don't know, like, room 12 laptop. I'd have to pick up my laptop physically and show that. I don't know about that. But yeah, I will try and fix it. Again, now I know what the issue is for the phone. It's not my phone now. I thought it was my phone. It's the application itself. I'm going to have to find a new application to show on my mirror on my phone. I won't do that. Nice joke, though. I appreciate it. All right, but this stream has been going on for quite a bit. I think it is probably about time to let me do this. I'll try fix the camera as well for the Russian stream, which I'll do after this. I'll do a bit of Russian studying. It is what it is. It's just a bit extra stuff. It's always extra. But yeah, that is pretty much. Oh, top 5. Thank you for reminding me. Top 5 is Sukuna, Gojo, Yuta, Yuji / Yorozu / Kenjaku. Like the I would say third is it Yuta? Maybe Yuta. And I would say number 3 to 6 is interchangeable for me between Kenjaku, Yorozu, and Yuji. I don't know. I need to think about it more. I haven't thought about it in depth. That's the issue. I haven't thought about that much. You sent it to Google Doc? All right. How about this? Wait, for next stream, I'll save this Maya. I'll save this Google Doc. Thank you for sending it. And let me open it here. Got it here. Open on my other monitor. Let me show this here. Technique ratings. You know what? How about this? Yeah, because the stream's about to end, isn't it? Yeah. Working on posting show here. Fair enough. Don't worry. How about this? I will save this Google Doc. Let's come down here. Damn, you've done quite a lot. Okay, I will save this. I'll save this now, and we'll go over this next stream for the next stream we do. I'm probably doing like the second half of the stream, something like that. But thank you very much, Maya, for this. So don't worry, we'll go through that next stream. I got to end this one though, because then I got to do the Russian studying stream. But thank you so much, everyone who came by. Seriously, have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much again, Channel, for the full memberships. Everyone, whether you donated or this, that, the other, or whether you just watched, whether you chatted, whatever you did, I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It was a lot of fun, this stream. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I will be streaming in around 20 to 30 minutes. I'll be streaming 20 to 30 minutes. I'd say about like 20, 30 minutes. I'll be doing like a this Russian studying stream. If you want to come by, it is what it's going to be, like relaxing, chill. Just an extra stream that I do for like an hour or 2 or 3. But yeah, other than that, I hope everyone here has a great day. Like Maya, Seven Sins, Solid Butter, Adam, Camille, Kamal, Weeb, China Doll, Sir Julius, Ameth, RM3, everyone. Solid Butter, Weeb Guru, Guy Real, like everyone. Much appreciated, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And that's pretty much it for me. Paka paka, a tom zor khojde, barasti. Paka.